Alright, I'm mad because I got up to go do something and I just heard a creeper hiss. And now this looks like this. And now I'm violently upset. Oh my god. I went to go see what my dog was barking at. Why do they keep where are they spawning from? The place is lit. I'm gonna fix all this. I don't remember how it looks. Maybe I can just look at the rest of the wall. That like that, and then that like that, and then... Oh, I'm not missing a furnace, never mind. Everything's fine. I thought I was missing a furnace. Beep bap boop bap. Boom! Oh, am I missing it? No, I'm not missing a torch. Everything's fine. Also, I'm using a new texture pack today. It's the Sphax. I love this texture pack. It is my favorite thing on the planet. You cannot tell me otherwise. Where are these spawning from? Because this room is perfectly lit. Unless it is literally just in here. Oh well, we'll figure something out. But the agenda today, I don't know what the agenda today. Find a mule. That is one agenda. Second thing, I'm debating on two things. I can either get another map sorted and start working on a map room. That would make this episode unnecessarily long. Was that a totem of undying? That's from Crash Bandicoot. Or, I can go mining. Now, if I go mining, I get more diamonds. Everything is sexy. Everything is great. Actually, I'm going to make another diamond pick, so I need one anyway. But if I go out to try to find a... if I do the map, it means I can find a mule, possibly. So those are my options for today. I think I'm going to leave the mining because I really want to do another map. But firstly, I need to see if I can make a map first, because I don't know if I can even make one. Oh wait, do I have a blank one here? No. Okay, that's completely useless, don't need that. What about this one? Again, it's just the exact same one, so it's completely useless. I have sugarcane, but that's not enough. I'm probably gonna have to stop growing sugarcane. So it looks like I'll be going mining. What is this? What am I enchanting? Oh. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be going mining today, which is totally fine. Definitely not sad about it. And then we'll see how things go. But I'm going to set up the sugarcane because I do eventually want to make more maps. So... Actually, no, wait, what am I doing? No, I'll plant the potatoes there and I'll make this into a thing. So it's at the edge of the room. Let me do this, please. Why is this not? Why? There we go. Boom. Oh yeah, I forgot we only had 3. We don't have a hoe. I do not have a hoe. Put that there. Just keep it relatively lit. They only go 4 high, don't they? So I can probably just do this and stick them up here. I'll do. Right, I need to get a hoe that, and then I'll plant me potatoes again. But yeah, that's the plan for today, I suppose. Go mining, see what I can find. If I can find more diamonds, that would be really nice. I do like diamonds. There we go. Got some carrots. Do I need any more food? I'll make some more, just in case. Just be bread. Right, let's go make some more food. Just bread, and then I can be on my merry way. Nice. Boom! 10 bits of bread. What do I not need? I don't need... I'll take the shield, take the furnace, take the crafting table, take the food. Don't need that. Don't need that. So this will go in here. This will go in... No. These will go in here. This will go in here. That thing ready when I need it. Got a diamond sword, which is almost dead actually, which is a bad thing. But that's got unbreaking, which is always nice. Bow with power. Oh, why have I not been using this bow? What? God, I need to make... Yeah, right, we're going mining because I want to be able to make a... what's it called? I know the name of it. An anvil, that's what it is. Also means I could probably fix this fucking staircase, finally. That's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the staircase look actually like how it's meant to, and not the absolute mess that... Fuck. The absolute mess that it is right now. Which is always nice to make things look nice. God, I just realized this episode won't actually be coming out for like weeks from now because the way I've got these recorded is, I think I said, because I actually only streamed Alien Isolation last night. That was episodes, that was 17, I think it was last night. This will probably not be going out for a long time, so by the time this goes out, I'll have already started up the whole new streaming schedule thing. But as it stands now, I have not done anything new with the streaming stuff, I suppose. But yeah. I don't have a shovel. That's what I need. I knew I'd forget something. I'll get some stairs as well while I'm here. I'm gonna use stone brick ones for the way down. But if I get some stairs, then it just means that stairs to go down means I'm not jumping up and down the stairs on the way there. Like, you know what? No. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be all cool about it. I'm gonna use oh, stone stairs. Haha. Right. And I need a shovel, which I don't have apparently. Let me make one. Use iron. Not gonna bother using diamond. Like, yeah, cool. Diamond shovel's cool and all, but only really if I'm like digging out a large area, which I'm not. I'm just smaller things. Smaller things. Put that back in the chest. Right. I also need to bring the stone cutter downstairs as well, which I'll probably do now, actually. Just means that I'm not having to run upstairs to use the stone cutter every 2 seconds. To be honest, it's getting to a point... It's getting to a point now where I'm not really needing to be upstairs for much. Other than, like... What is on me, by the way? Have I got a bad omen? Is that what that is? I don't know how long they last. I'm pretty sure they don't last. I'm pretty sure they last pretty much forever until I start a raid. So I suppose I'll be starting a raid at some point. Which I'm not going to complain about. Raids are cool. Raids are cool. Give me these. Give me these. I'm also thinking about starting to use mouse and keyboard when on Minecraft. Because I know I can. Like, I know that's a thing I can do. Just be easier, I suppose. I don't really need the axe in my inventory, so I'm going to switch it up for the shovel. Alright, now I can get started and go find everything I need. It's going to be hella cool. Something oddly satisfying about digging dirt this fast. I love it. God, this goes down to 16, doesn't it? God, I might be doing this for ages. Right, I'll do it like this, and I'll just come back up and polish it off on both sides. And then on my way back up, I'll put the stairs up, obviously. So what do I actually want today? I know I need diamonds. I know I need to eventually enchant things. So if I can get Fortune 3, that'd be cool. But once I start enchanting, that means I can... Diamond armor, that's what I need. But oh, that'd be so much easier. I'm having debates with myself again. Because I could just build, like, right. The reason I want to be able to enchant is because then it makes getting diamonds easier, which means I can then... Because if I get Fortune 3 on a diamond pick, that literally just means... If you don't know what diamond Fortune 3 does, like, say I find 1 diamond. If I mine it, I'll probably get up... I think I can get up to 4 from 1 diamond ore. So it just makes mining diamonds a whole lot easier. I suppose. But for that, I'd need to build the enchantment room with, so I could get level 30 enchantments. I'm not even level 30 now, actually. So I could get level 30 enchantments, which means I'd need all the bookshelves. God, this makes everything so difficult. Stop putting the stairs in. Fucking. Oh my lord. It's not making sound. What is going? Are you mad? You mad, bro? Oh wait, that would actually be a lot easier if I just did it from the top. It's gonna waste like half my hunger, but whatever. How quick does it go down if I just jump up and down the stairs? Oh my god, it goes down so fast! This is why we need stairs. Whereas my hunger goes down unbelievably quick. Right, now I can start putting stairs down. Or I can just fucking miss the first step, that also works. Look at the efficiency! Oh my god! Look at that! Mmm! God, my brain is so throbbingly large. You stop saying that. Oh! Boom. This is looking good. This is totally a waste of time and not at all what I wanted to do first. But it just like I've been wanting to do this pretty much since I made this mine, which I think was in like the first or second. I think it was like second episode is when I first made this mine. It would just be nice to finally get everything in place. How it should be, making it look nice. I'm not gonna bother just fleshing out the walls and stuff, because I kind of like the whole cavey aesthetic that it has. So I'll try to keep that as best I can. For now, how close am I down there? Still quite far. That's annoying. I could just speed this whole process up. I might when it comes to editing. I suppose I'll decide when I get there. I think it's just because when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't really have loads to talk about. Oh shit. I suppose I could just make little jokes here and there, but I'm not funny. Fuck. That was not what was meant to happen. Like that. There we go. Lovely. Oh, I don't know how much. Fucking. Oh. 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 Thank you. What's down here? Oh, iron. I need iron, actually. This is besides what I wanted to do. I was going to say something. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. I had like a whole train of thought ready to unleash. I don't know if I've been down here. I'll come back here at some point. I'm not going to bother with it now. I want to get my staircase done. I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. It was something about recording. I was going to say something about recording. Maybe I was going to say... I remember what I was going to say. So, because I'm in the house by myself today, it means I can record a lot more than what I usually do. But I'm undecided on whether or not I want to record, like, another, like, 6 episodes of this. Or just maybe do... I completely fucking missed where the gravel was going. Or I could just do, like, the 1 or 2. Because, like I said, this will be episode 15. And at the moment on my channel, I'm only up to, like, 12 or something. So I am, like, massively behind. So I have lots... So basically, my Mondays are... Because obviously I'm doing Minecraft specifically on Mondays, whether it's a stream or an episode. But as it stands, I only have... Like, I'm pretty much backed up on all the MineQuest stuff. That doesn't mean to say I'm not going to do any Minecraft streams until I've got them all up. Because I am. I'm probably actually going to do one next week. Which, by the time this is up, is probably like 3 weeks ago. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just because I'm so backed up on episodes. Then just I don't know, because I know that I was talking about in the stream yesterday that I do like Battlefront and stuff on Fridays, but I haven't really got many uploaded or even recorded. So I could probably I'm definitely gonna do that later. I'm probably gonna, but like, thing with Battlefront 2 is I am enjoying the game, but it's like I record like an episode and then either I get hungry and I go do something, I come back and I'm just not in the mood to record, or someone comes back or something like that. So I don't really ever do more than one episode, and so I just end up doing like last minute ish. Another issue with it is because my PC's not that good, the video isn't really, like, the videos aren't amazing. Also the fact that I have to take the music, like the background music, out of the videos, otherwise Disney's like, ha, fuck you, this is our video. And although it means nothing for my channel because I don't monetize my videos because I physically can't, the only issue with it is that it's just annoying getting notifications through on my phone and on my computer and everything, just being like, hi, Disney doesn't like this video because it has music that they own. And it's just like, okay, but it's a Star Wars game. I'm pretty sure a licensed Star Wars game. Because of that, I'm allowed to record it and everything like that. So you have no reason to be like, yo, fuck you. But it's Disney and they'll do it anyway. Because Disney does that to everything. They will take something and say, fuck you. Especially Star Wars. Don't get me wrong, right? I love Star Wars, right? I genuinely do. It is like my favorite movie franchise. Like 110%. I own a custom lightsaber. I own two actually, but one of them's broken at the minute, but I own one. I've got a lot of Star Wars themed stuff in my room. I've got a Star Wars Bluetooth speaker. It's a TIE fighter it's a First Order TIE fighter. I have posters of the original trilogies, like canvas posters. They are hella cool. I think they're on my Instagram. I've got a Darth Vader figurine on my shelf, as well as a Kira little bobblehead. Point is, and a few books. Actually, speaking of the books, actually I'll get onto that in a minute. Point is, I'm a big fan of Star Wars. The staircase is now done. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. But personally, I really, really, really did not like the new trilogy. The reason why, right, episode 7, I genuinely thought, like, was a decent movie. It wasn't the best. There were a few things that could have been different, like small stuff that is more so nitpicking, to be honest. But point is alright, I'm gonna go back this way. So, like, hang on. When it comes to episode 7, I enjoyed it. It was a good reintroduction to the series, considering the fact we hadn't had a Star Wars film since, like, what, 2005, I think it was, which was Revenge of the Sith. And we hadn't had, like, there was no continuation of the original trilogy, because obviously we got the prequels, and then that was that. So it was a really, really good continuation of the series, I think. Like, it was introduced new characters with really, really, like, excellent potential, everything like that. Kylo Ren seemed like a pretty ruthless dude. Rey seemed like she could have been, something good as well. But my issue was it fell short in some areas. And if, like, I know people complain about Rey beating the shit out of Kylo because she just, after no training, somehow managed to use the Force and overpower Kylo, which on the one hand I understand where people are coming from, but I don't see it as a giant problem, because, like, we find out that she's a Palpatine, but the whole thing of her overpowering Kylo, I kind of saw that as she knows she's capable of the Force. She knows that, and like, she's reminded by Kylo when he mentions it that it's something that she can try and utilize. So she focuses everything she can to try tap into it. And in a moment of desperation, I suppose, she manages to tap into it enough to overpower him. Even if it wasn't to kill him, but to at least overpower him. Which could have perfectly set up, like, her realizing, okay, this is something real, this is something I have, this is something I'm capable of. Let's try it, let's try train myself, or get someone to train me in the ways of the Force. And obviously, at the end, she finds Luke, which seems like a perfect mirror to episode 5 where Luke finds Yoda. And in case you didn't know, George Lucas said that Star Wars is like a poem in the way that it rhymes. Like things sort of happen multiple times across different characters. Like those sort of things sort of aren't uncommon, I suppose, in terms of fate and destiny and all that. So that would have been excellent. But episode 8 rolls around, and let me tell you, diamonds! Oh, it's emeralds, never mind. Let me tell you, I'm not afraid to admit, why can't I pick that up? How is my inventory full? There's lava somewhere around here. Yeah, there is, but there's also a fuck ton of mobs, so I'm not going to bother. My issue is that I think Rian Johnson royally fucked the series. I genuinely do think that the story could have been far better. Episode 8 was slow paced, and in terms of how things work in Star Wars, I think it was extremely uneducated. He wasn't well informed of how different things work. So going light speed, going in hyperspace, it isn't a case of you're just going really fast. That is not what it is at all. It's so much more than just I'm going very fast in my ship. Like, I know they say they're jumping to light speed, but they are just, it's like hyperspace is, I'm pretty sure, was like its own sort of dimension, if you will, and was even capable of time travel, because that happened in some of the Legends novels. But in terms of hyperspace, it's not just going really fast. And that's kind of what Rian Johnson thought of it. Like, he just thought, okay, light speed, you're going fast, cool. Let's have them fly into a ship. Can you piss off? How many? Oh, the carrot there. Oh my god, get off me. Thank you. Give me your XP. So, that was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is this whole idea of, you've heard the argument 1,000 times. Rian Johnson defends episode 8 with the whole thing of, oh, we are subverting your expectations. And that's fine in some cases. Nobody expected Darth Vader to be Luke's dad. Nobody expected all that stuff. Nobody expected... I mean, to be honest, everyone expected Rey to be related to Palpatine at some point. But point is that you can subvert people's expectations with one or two things and have it well received. But when your entire movie is based around just that, then not only does it get extremely repetitive, but it's just like, cool. Play a different song, please. How did I miss that 3 times? How is this water working? What? Why is it like 7 different, like... Oh my god, why are there so many different parts to this water? There's so many different source blocks. What is this? Like, look, what? Yeah, so you can easily do the whole subverting your expectations things without ruining a franchise, I suppose. But that's kind of what he did. He just sort of thought, right, if I make everything unexpected, if I, you know, make people think, oh, this one thing's going to happen, and do totally opposite, then everyone will love the movie, it'll be a great success. Bada bing, bada boom. Lots of money for me. But what actually happened was we realized, no, why is your bow so wide? Is my bow that wide? Was a witch. Please die, thank you. Yeah, so I just don't think it was that good. So it started with Luke yeeting the lightsaber off the edge of the mountain. That's where it kind of started going downhill immediately. I was just like, okay, that was weird. I feel like that's not something Luke would have ever done. Also, Luke was a cynical old man. You know, the guy that literally, like, there's memes about it everywhere about how Luke, like, Vader was like a genocidal maniac, and Luke was like, no, I can't kill him, he's my dad, I love him, there's still light in him. And then Kylo had a bad dream, and he was just like, yo, this bitch gotta fucking die. Like, that makes no sense in terms of storytelling at all. And it's just like, what? Like, that's not who he is, that's not his character at all. Like, watch the original trilogy, that doesn't match with who Luke Skywalker is in the slightest, and you've just kind of fucked it in that area. Then the whole Rey's parents reveal, it was like, cool, Rey's got parents, let's find out who Rey's parents are. I was really hoping it would either be Kenobi or Palpatine. Obviously it ended up being Palpatine. But then it came at one person, and I was just like, And I gave him the benefit of the doubt, because obviously I saw theories about Palpatine, and then I was looking at, because a lot of times you'll see like symbolism in films and stuff like that hint on towards different things. And in that scene where Rey was like, oh fuck it, well I guess I'm not getting that cool. When that scene where Rey was at like all the different clones and such, I was sitting there being like, all right. Well, that's kind of spoiled where my thought was going there. Where it was like thousands upon or however many there were. I was sitting there being like, all right, maybe that's hinting on the fact that Rey was a clone, because I know when Palpatine died, there was a plan to put his quote unquote soul into a sort of vessel, and for the most part, these vessels didn't work because they couldn't contain the power of literally just Palpatine as a person. So Rey was a Force-sensitive child who was taken from her parents and then cloned in order to save Palpatine's soul. Because she was strong with the Force, it worked, and either Rey that we see in the movies was the real Rey, and as she was taken as a child. And then once they made a clone that worked, she was just dumped on Jakku to get rid of her. Or maybe she was a rejected clone that didn't work, or something like that. That's what I was thinking. Obviously that ended up not being the case, and she was just someone just apparently looked at Palpatine and thought, yes, I'll have some of that, thank you very much. He didn't drop anything. But essentially episode 8 was just like, you had a lot of potential with this, and you fucked it. Like, it didn't go right. And Captain Holdo, Jesus Christ, do you want to make a more annoying character? It was just, like, unnecessary. Like, she wasn't an important character. Nobody cared when she died. Yeah, it was a noble sacrifice, but it was, like, cool. We don't really know who she is. So, does it really matter? The answer is no. Nobody really cared when she died. If you did, then good for you. But most of the people that I've talked about this with didn't really care that Captain Holdo died. Also, it makes virtually no sense for her to hide the plan from Poe. Whether he's demoted, whether he made a stupid idea. Point is, he was still one of the best fighters that the Resistance had, and it's makes no sense to not utilize him in any way that you can, or at least let him in on the plan. So just having her tell him like, oh, you're just nothing more than a flyboy, you make stupid mistakes, you're impulsive, you're useless. It makes no sense for her to treat him like that, considering his status and his skill as a pilot. Like, they know what his track record is. It's not a big secret. So, get over yourself, Holdo. You're not the coolest cat in the room. I don't know why that used the word cat, but there we go. Also, the fact that when she died, sure, it was cool. Like, don't get me wrong, when I saw that scene, I was with someone at the time, and I grabbed their legs so hard that I hurt them by accident, and I apologized afterwards. But it was a stunning scene. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely adored it. I'd watch it. Like, I pretty much watched that movie for that reason, for that scene, because it's just visually it was amazing. In terms of the rules of Star Wars, it makes no sense, but visually it was fantastic, and I loved it. But I don't think it should have been Holdo that did that. I don't think it should have been her moment. It didn't feel like her moment. I don't need the string. I don't need that. I'm gonna get rid of rotten flesh. Gonna get rid of I don't need too much cobblestone. I'm gonna end up picking all this shit back up on the way. So yeah, I think it should have been Admiral Akbar who was on that bridge and was the one who made the sacrifice, because yeah, he was a meme. Like, can't look past that. But at the end of the day, it was a character that everyone knew and a character that everyone cared about. And if he was the one to die, people would have been like, "Oh shit, they just killed off a character that that everyone knows that the community was a big fan of." Like, no one would have taken that well. Not in like a bad way, but no one would, like, people would have, like, it would have had an impact, is what I'm saying. Unlike Holdo, which was just like, cool, purple haired grandma, just kamikazed into the First Order ship. I could go on about the ships as well, about how they go on about how their ships were lighter when they're in space, so they don't really have weight because it's space. Just all that stuff. But my next point about it, but we're only on episode 8. My next point is Rose. Now, anyone who knows me is probably just gonna fast forward to whenever I stop ranting about Rose. If you want, I'll probably put like a timestamp in the description so you can just when I stop talking about Rose. But the reason I don't like Rose is because not only do I think she was a useless, whiny character, but everything she did in the film wasn't necessarily needed. Her little side quest with Finn felt forced and unnecessary. It just... No, I didn't... Like, it was just a boring part of the film. Can I break this, please? I just found it to be a very boring part of the film. Like, entire section. It wasted time. Why can't I break this? Oh my god. And just generally felt completely unnecessary. Diamonds! Oh my god, I finally found some diamonds. I'm gonna keep talking about Star Wars while I dig them. I was meant to place the torch down, but I fucked it. There we go. Like that, that's what I was meant to do. Alright, I don't hear lava, so let's just go. Only 2? Oh. God, I genuinely hate gravel. Like, just get out. Give me the diamonds. Thank you. Yeah, so the moment in the movie that honestly I still hate to this day, which also ties into another point I want to make of Finn's character arc. So obviously Finn was a stormtrooper. He ran, and all he wanted to do in the first film was run away. That's all he wanted to do. When he first finds Phasma, he overpowers her and she does what he wants. How I think that should have went is he tries and he barely makes it out alive. Like, she because you gotta remember, it's Captain Phasma. She is literally, like, supposedly the best of the best. She's meant to be feared. She is the Chrome Stormtrooper. She's not just some First Order grunt like Finn was. She is Captain Phasma. So the fact that Finn just tackled her and then they were just like, alright, cool, just seems a bit, like, stupid. So I think what she should have done is... her and Finn should have definitely gotten into a fight where Finn barely made it out alive. Like, yeah, it just hardly beats it. Like, it's such a close call, and she's only really saved because either Han or Chewie came in and did something about it. As well as that, well, no, actually, not as well as that. In episode 8, obviously they meet again. They definitely should have had another fight, except it should have been like a stalemate. Like, Finn's obviously trained, he's gotten better, he's a better fighter, and he's a much more formidable opponent for Captain Phasma. This is on the wrong side, by the way. So they end up in another fight, and it gets to a point where they're so, like, on par with each other in terms of skill that the whole thing of the ship blowing up, that's what means that they have to just leave. They can't win. Like, neither one is going to win, so the only other option that they both have is to run off and retreat. Right? So Finn's not scared of Phasma anymore. He's a much better fighter, and I'm going to stop digging this way. Go all the way back. And yeah, that's what that should have been. Then in episode 9, they should have met again and probably fought, and then Finn should have won. However, with the way 8 went, with Finn sacrificing himself, with how that went, I think Captain Phasma and Finn should have met twice during episode 8. First time would have been that stalemate. The second time, Finn would have overpowered her, had her life, and possibly even killed her, which is what he does eventually. That is how that should have went. And as for that sacrifice, it would have been brilliant because it would have showed that Finn, if you look at episode 7, he went from a First Order runaway, trying to just escape First Order so he doesn't die and just do whatever he can to get as far away from them as possible. That's all he wanted to do. He was a kid that was essentially just running scared. Okay, and in episode 8, he turns in. You've seen him become, like, he knows what it's like to have people care about him, and he wants to do anything he can in order to save those same people that have cared about him so dearly. So it doesn't matter what it costs, he's going to do whatever he can to save them, and what it costs is for him to fly into that gun, potentially destroy it, and give everyone else in the ship the chance to escape, or in the base a chance to escape. Alright, it would have been a perfect closing to his story arc and who he was as a character. I genuinely would have adored it. It would have made me sad, yeah, but I would have honestly adored it. It would have made perfect sense for his character for that to happen. However, in comes Rose, the biggest wanker on the planet, right? Flies in, absolutely has his life, and then has the audacity to turn around and say, we do not do this to kill what we hate, but rather to save the ones we love, and then kiss him. What is so goddamn ironic about that line, right, is when she says, we do it to save the ones we love. I'm putting my controller down for this. How did I get that up? Oh! I didn't know that's... Okay. The only thing protecting the Resistance explodes behind them. That one single act is so goddamn selfish because it puts the entire Resistance at stake. Like, they are totally vulnerable without that door. And Finn was so, like, whether it would have worked or not, it would have, flying a, like, yeah, people sometimes say, like, oh yeah, but his ship was collapsing the closer he got. It wouldn't have done anything. It would have fallen apart before he got to it. Look at the film, look how close he gets to the barrel of that. And I'm sorry, but it would have at least done something, even if it just meant stalling the thing for a while for them to get out. She did not need to fly into him at all. It was a waste, and it put the entire Resistance, like, in jeopardy. And honestly, I genuinely do hate how that panned out. I think it was a stupid decision on her half. Totally could have been executed better. And I totally would have been fine if Finn had sacrificed himself and it had saved the Resistance. It totally would have been completely fine in my mind. I need to make a, what's it called, at some point, an incinerator. I'll probably do that next episode, because I'm probably going to start wrapping this up after I finish ranting. I might finish my little rant on a stream, when I stream MK tomorrow, who knows. But, oh my god, just Rose, I really don't like Rose at all. Like, she irritates me beyond belief. I really don't like her as a character. The actions that she takes make no sense at all. But you know, what can you do? These things happen, I suppose. Once I've finished this, I'm gonna end this episode here. It's been a longer one, and it has literally just been me talking about what I thought of the new trilogy. I promise this is not what I wanted to do, but it's what happened anyway, because I fucking, oh well. I'm not gonna lie, my jaw hurts a little bit. And my mouth is really dry. I don't think I've ever spoken about it this much out loud. Like, I've obviously texted people about it. Oh, from me. But I've never, like, sat down and given, like, a full review. God, I could not do, like, public speaking and stuff. This is what it feels like. Oh, God. Yeah, so I'm calling it quits for this episode. Just gonna, set up the potatoes so they're like this. There we go. Alright, so that is going to be it for this episode. I know I only got 2 diamonds and I want a lot more, but I got a decent amount of iron, some good amount of gold, and obviously a couple of diamonds. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to see more from the series, there'll be a link in the description to the full playlist. I'm also going to start doing the Chill Stream Minecraft under a different name. If I haven't figured it out by then, by all means, leave some suggestions. It'll probably be done by then anyway, but yeah, I'm going to start streaming on Mondays. For Minecraft. But other than that, oh, actually, also go follow me on Instagram at HiddenXSquid for updates on and just general posts on the channel. But other than that, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.